Well, my dear students, today our topic is pair of linear equation in two variables. This is the chapter 3rd of class 10th. First one is the real numbers, second one is polynomials, and third one is the pair of linear equation in two variables. In this chapter, we have to study, we have to form, and we have to find the solutions of the pair of linear equation in two variables. First of all, let's know what is the pair of linear equation in two variables. By linear equation, what do you mean first? By linear equation, you mean the equation which has degree 1 is called linear equation. What do we mean by degree 1? I've just given an example here. It is x plus 2 is equal to 0. Here the degree is 1. So you can say it is degree is 1. If the degree is 1, then it is a linear equation. One more example is here. 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. Here the degree of x is 1 and the degree of y is 1. Here it is equal to 5. It's a constant. So it is a linear equation because its degree, the variable's degree is here 1. But the difference between this and this example is that this is linear equation in one variable. Here only one word, that is x, is used. And the difference in the second one, that is 2x plus 3y is equal to 5. Here are two variables. One variable is the variable x and second variable is the variable y. So we can say this very equation is a linear equation, in two variables. And the two variables which I have used here is x as well as y. Today's topic, discussion is the linear equation in two variables, but it is the pair of linear equation in two variables. First of all, I would like to go to this very portion of this, what I have written on the board. I will give a situation that Ahmed is a boy. This Ahmed goes to bazaar. He just goes to bazaar and brings 3 kg of grapes and 2 kg of oranges in 180 rupees. This is one situation I have given to you. And second one is, again, after 1 month, he goes to bazaar and he gets 6 kgs of grapes and 1 kg of oranges in 200 rupees. We have to find the original cost, the cost of these grapes and cost of oranges How you can find the cost of grapes and cost of oranges? This is our original concern. This is where we use this pair of linear equations in two variables in our day-to-day life. So this is a situation where we use it when Ahmed goes to bazaar. I will just make the two linear equation in two variables here. I will just denote this grapes with x and with the oranges as y. And I will just form these two linear equations. Let's suppose let the grapes be is equal to x and oranges be represented by y. Then from the situation, first he goes to bazaar, he gets 3 kg of the grapes. That means it is 2 into x because grapes are x, and 2 kg of the oranges, that is 2 into y. That cost us rupees 180. This is 180. One more situation, after 1 month, he goes again to bazaar, he gets 6 kg of the grapes, that is 6 into x plus, and he gets 1, and by and you mean the plus in the mathematics, 1 kg of the oranges, that is 1y, is equal to, he gets it in 200 rupees only, that is 200. These two equations, I have just formed them. The situation is converted into mathematical equations, and these two equations are the linear equations because the degree is 1 here. And it is a pair of the linear equations because there are two situations. That's why it comes under this topic, that is pair of linear equation in two variables, and the variables I have used it here is x and the variable y and the variable y. What does this variable linear equation, pair of linear equation in two variables represents on the geometrical plan or the coordinate plan? What is its geometrical representation? By pair, you mean the two linear equations. I have just tell you that what is the linear equation. It is which is the equation which is having the degree 1, and two variables. We know that this is x as well as y, or sometimes it is p and q, and sometimes it is s and t. Whatever you will choose, whatever you wish to choose, it is at your disposal. Now, what is the geometrical representation of this linear equation in two variables, and how can you form these linear equation in two variables? Let's see. I just given you two examples, that is 2x plus 2y is equal to 180. You can write it like this. It is 2x plus 2y. 2x plus 2y. This is plus 180. Even if I will transfer to this side, it will become the minus 180. Or I can write it plus and bracket minus 180 is equal to 0. And second one is 6x plus 1y is equal to 200. 6x plus 1y is equal to, even if I will transfer this very side to this very side, it will become minus 200. And you can write it again, plus is equal to 0. Therefore, in a nutshell, you can see, you can have many more examples. That is 3x plus 9y plus 6 is equal to 0. 10x plus 8y is plus 5 is equal to 0. Whatever you will choose. These two are the pair of the linear equation in two variables. In general, we represent this linear equation in two variables. That is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0. And the second equation is a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. These are the two linear equation in two variables, and this is a pair of linear equation in two variables. I have just formed them. Even if you will have the general equation or the linear equation in two variables, the linear equation, that is the linear equation, is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general linear equation, and in two variables I just represent it x and y. Even if it is a pair, for the pair you just take here a1, here b1, here c1, and for second one you take a2, b2 and c2, and these two becomes the standard form or the general form of the pair of linear equation in two variables. The degree is 1. What is it convey us? What is its geometrical representation? For geometrical representation, you must know that what is the geometrical representation of this linear equation. You know, the linear equation in plan represents us a straight line, Let's suppose this is a plan. If you wish for any linear equation, it can be in any quadrant, depends upon the a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, as well as the variable where it goes. Sometimes it may be in the first quadrant, second, where it lies in any quadrant. Let's suppose this is the one of the linear equation into two variables, or it is the linear equation, simply the linear equation. And linear equation in two variables also represents a straight line. But this is a pair of the linear equation in two variables. Therefore, it will represent the two lines on a plan. Two lines in a plan.